This is short. This is our last song that we're going to play. This was written by Heather, everybody, some time ago. I had the honor and the privilege of arranging it. It's called Praise You. You can sit down. Sorry. But there was a book I read many years ago about a man named Dave Reaver, who was a soldier in Vietnam. And he was about to throw an incendiary grenade into the bush when it was struck by a bullet and exploded in his hand. And he was knocked off his boat, his river boat, into the water. And as he came back up to the surface with his flesh on fire, the only thing he could think to say was, "I still believe in you, God." And I don't know, I was maybe 13 or 14 when I read that. But I've always thought there's never been a better way or any other way that would be right to respond in time of tragedy. So this song I dedicate to my son, Israel.
I will praise you in the moment, wherever I am. Whatever the circumstances, I know you have a plan. I will praise you in the moment, for you are good and worthy of the loudest glory. Oh, that my tongue would praise you. I will praise you in the darkness, when night is all I feel. I will choose to seek the morning, where your mercy is revealed. I will praise you on my sick bed, I will praise you when I'm well, for your love never changes, my tongue ever shall praise you, and my lips shall sing of the wonder of your name, and my hands shall bring an altar proclaiming at this time, this moment, you proved your faithfulness, and I will praise you.
I would like to share just a little bit. Um, I'll let you go first because I'll probably talk longer.
Okay. I just wanted for the glory to be to God through this whole thing, and I see that that is true. People groups all around the world, friends, discipleship groups, churches, they've come together, and someone said that Israel brought them to their knees, and that just touches my heart because Jesus is the most important thing in my life, and I want people to see that. And as soon as Israel was born, I had peace through the whole thing, and that was to God. And I know now that he's with his Father, and he's in no pain. And that's where I want him to be. God is always good.
I sat down several times over the last couple days to write down something to say tonight, but I could never start writing. I could never put my feelings into words or come up with one thing that I wanted to say to you guys tonight. So I'm just going to speak kind of from the heart and start at the beginning. Last Monday morning, I got up at 3:45 to drive over to Culbertson, Montana, and pick up a truck and trailer that I was going to drive out to Illinois for a guy just for a couple-day job. James, I saw James around here somewhere. Hi, James. Was giving me a ride out there so I wouldn't have to leave my vehicle in Culbertson. And about an hour out of town, about 30 miles into Montana, Velo texts me and she says her water broke. So we turned around in the middle of the highway and headed back. And everything went so well. And then we lost his heartbeat about 10 minutes before he was born. And he wasn't breathing. His heart wasn't beating. But all I could see was a beautiful, perfect little baby. All I could see was my son. And then they took him and they put him on a gurney in a little plexiglass box. They rolled him down the hallway and they put him in an ambulance. And they took my son away, going code red to the airport to get him on a plane to get him to Bismarck. And Josh Heilbrunn got in my car with me and we started driving a little bit too fast. And he said, "Do you want me to drive? You know, it's not very safe driving with blurry eyes." And I said, "No, this is all the control that I have." So we got to Bismarck, and I fell asleep on the floor of the hospital at about midnight. And then when Velo and Rochelle got in, they woke me up, and we went back to the house that Josh and Rochelle's friends so kindly allowed us to stay in. And we always had hope. We always believed that our little boy was going to come home with us. And turns out now we're going to go home to him. And, you know, it's a really weird thing, you know, to be standing here in front of you guys and not know really what to say, and to know that none of you guys have any clue what to say. But know this, I do not regret a thing. And Jesus Christ is my Lord. And I will worship him and I will praise him no matter what the cost. Little Israel was perfect and he was beautiful. and he is absolutely happy and absolutely taken care of. Right now it's a mix of hours of numbness followed by moments of intense agony in the spirit, and a few minutes of stoic acceptance, and then random joy and laughter. And it's okay. If you ask me how I'm doing, I'm going to say it's okay, because the reality is it is okay. And my soul hurts, and my arms long to hold my little boy, but I have assurance that I'm going to see him again. I think the mark of a true Christian is somebody who wants to go be with Jesus more than they want to be with anyone or be in any other place. I wanted that before, but I want it even more now. And don't not come talk to us. Don't not come give us a hug because you don't know what to say. We've all been at that point somewhere in our lives, or we all will be. We're riding on a little bubble of love that's been created for us by this incredible community we live in, by the thousands of people praying for us around the world. So we're going to be all right. And there's going to be times, especially in a few weeks from now, when everybody else has settled down a little bit and we're just home alone, and we start looking at his baby clothes and his crib, then it's going to be really hard. But the truths that are true now will still be true then. God is still on the throne. We'd like to give our families, before anyone else, an opportunity to share. So whichever of you would like to come up and speak, now is your time.
I'm Troy. I'm Jesse's dad. And get my notes out here. There's a song from the 70s. The line in that song says, sometimes you gotta go through hell to get to heaven. Many of us have been through tough times and had painful experiences in life. When I was 17, I was in a car wreck, and I don't want to tell the whole story because it'd take way too long, but the girl in the other car, who was a passenger in the other car, she was severely injured and was not supposed to walk for at least a year after that wreck. Not even supposed to be able to get out of bed for 6 months. And to make a long story short, 12 days after that wreck, the Lord healed her. And she was out mowing her yard, riding horses, which she wasn't ever supposed to be able to do again. And then let's see, I was 17, she was 13. We